Me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero.
Hey folks, so I just wrapped up a shoot here in Bangkok with Lin testing out the A7R6. I'm about to head back and start to go through the files, and I thought it's a perfect opportunity to show you how I've been working with TourBox over the past 6 months or so. Now this isn't some kind of first impressions or an initial review. This is kind of a recap, looking back over the 6 months, how it's fitting into our workflow. And the timing is perfect because Dynamic Panels version 2 are about to launch to the public. I've already been using them. So in this video, it's not a review, as I said. TourBox are partners of the channels and sponsoring this video. It's more of an overview and introduction showing you what's new and how to integrate it into your workflow.
Tu voulais faire de moi un animal, animal. Tu posais sur moi le poids de ton mal, pas normal. Je suis pas parfaite, mais toi pas l'idéal, pas spécial. Ouvre tes yeux, tu feras ton miroir, ton miroir. Ouais, tu sais c'est pas moi qui m'inquiète.
One of the most important things for me when I'm going through and editing portraits is finding a rhythm, which can be a problem because I have the attention span of a goldfish. When I get pulled out of that creative process and I'm in the menus or trying to find things amongst all of the different drop downs and sliders and stuff, it can kind of pull me out of that creative process, and then I just get distracted onto a different task. And when you're doing an edit on a shoot like today's one with Lin, literally hundreds, maybe over 1,000 files to go through to pick out and see what are going to be the best ones to review and tell the story of this camera, it becomes a really huge process. So being consistent and kind of grinding away at it, working your way through it, is whether you're doing kind of one shot and you're trying to get it perfect or you're doing a whole batch of things, for me that's what makes a big difference over the week and month of use of actual time savings. To be honest, the main challenge I have these days using TourBox is sharing. My videographer has found that it's really useful for him in DaVinci Resolve as well, especially for scrolling through really big timelines to find different materials fast. So when I want to go edit photos, I have to actually kind of pry it away and make sure that it's available for my session. Having said that, let's jump in studio now. I'll show you through some of the images I took today, and we'll work our way through some of those new features of Dynamic Panels version 2. One thing worth pointing out for photographers is that Dynamic Panels now work in both versions of Lightroom, both classic and standard. So whether you're in the traditional desktop ecosystem or the cloud-based version, you can set up your panels and keep the same editing rhythm no matter what. That flexibility matters because different photographers prefer different environments, and now TourBox covers them both. So over the past 6 months, TourBox has become an integral part of our creative process. Pretty much every project and every photo you see me sharing has been edited or worked on with the TourBox. But the main news for today is that Dynamic Panels version 2 is on its way. Dynamic Panels have always been my favorite part of the system. Hardware is great, but it's nothing if you don't have the software to back it up. Now, the new features are going to be rolled out to the entire TourBox ecosystem. Let me show you what's new. Okay, so first up, the new advanced crop panel. This gives me quick access to ratios, rotation, and orientation switching. But the standout is composition mode. It lets me refine crops with precision without breaking my flow. On this Bangkok shoot, I was shooting with the super high res A7R6, testing it out for a YouTube video, and I was reframing portraits and landscapes and that kind of thing quickly. So trying out different aspect ratios, different crops to see the quality we're getting off there is important, and doing that with the new advanced crop panel works seamlessly. Next up, the tone curve panel, and curves are something that I do on pretty much every portrait. Instead of clicking tiny points with a mouse, I can dial in tonal adjustments directly with the TourBox wheels. It's tactile, precise, and faster. For portraits, that means subtle control over contrast and skin tones without breaking my concentration and moving all around the desktop. Then we've got the color grading panel, and this one feels inspired by professional grading tools. You've got hue and saturation mapped to dials and wheels. It makes creative grading more visual and intuitive. On Lin Shoot, I could warm up the shadows or cool down the highlights without digging through menus. And it's that kind of control that keeps me in the creative headspace when I'm working through a big editing job. Finally, the preset panel. Now, to be honest, I don't use presets that often, but if you do, this is going to be really helpful. You can preview and browse presets directly from TourBox, from the panels, without opening up that big preset list on the side of Lightroom. So you're not having to dig through all of those drop downs to find the one that you actually want to work with.
Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa.
I wanted to share this as a 6-month kind of review and feedback, kind of a recap, rather than doing a first impressions just on the new features, because it's only after something's been in your workflow for an extended amount of time that you really see any quirks that come up, as well as the long-term workflow improvements that it makes. For me, dynamic panels have always been the standout feature, and version 2 makes them even stronger. It does save me time, but to be honest, it's not speed for the sake of speed. It's the fact that it keeps me in that creative headspace, lets me focus in and really kind of knuckle down rather than being pulled out by my goldfish attention span by having to dig through menus and stuff, which is really not a fun place to spend your time. So thanks again to TourBox for partnering on this video and on the channel in general. If you want to see how the TourBox, I'm using the Elite Plus, can streamline your workflow, whether you're doing video or stills, check out the details in the description below. If you've enjoyed this, as usual, please do like, subscribe, comment, share all of that stuff. I know it sounds hokey to say, but it really does help all of that engagement. Hope you found that useful. Hope you'll check this guy out, and I'll see you guys soon.